With the regular season winding down, the St. Louis Enforcers looking to take a bite out of the Big Apple. Some huge knockouts in this one, along with some pretty big surprises. It is showtime. And who doesn't enjoy a good fight between Texas and Oklahoma? We'll preview the playoffs as well as wrap up the regular season, and the road to redemption starts now.
Get your off the floor. You always are going to be remembered as the person who sat your in that mat and didn't have the heart to get up. Get on their ass, stay on their ass. They're going to get on your stay on your asses. Get on their ass and stay on their ass with heart and soul.
Welcome to the league. I tell you what, I'm here with Jesse Finney, head coach of the St. Louis Enforcers. You're telling it how it is, aren't you?
Well, that's what they bring me on here to do, is tell it how it is. And I mean, everybody knows on my team, that's what I want. Get your butt off the floor.
Absolutely. This is Turf Wars. We're going to tell you how it is in the World Combat League. We're going to be highlighting the regular season action between Oklahoma and Texas. We're going to talk about last year's MVP's road to redemption. And we're going to be talking about your regular season fight against the New York Clash as they get ready to hopefully put a win in the win column. They haven't won in 2 years. Are you at all worried about that team?
New York is probably the most underrated team in this league. They've got one of the best girls in Jennifer Santiago. They've got a great concept with Mike Conroy coming back in. Great team unity. They're a big team, and people don't realize that right now.
And we'll start with the big guys, starting with a new guy to the league, Rath White taking on Terry Bowman. Rath White, 6'5", weighs 235. Terry Bowman says, "Welcome to the league, Rath." Comes out and gets a left right on him. And if anyone questions the power and authenticity of the league, let Terry Bowman remove all that from you. Good power, no doubt in this one. 15-0, Bowman wins it.
I was nervous coming out. This big, tall guy, but you know, maybe he needs to stick to basketball. I really think I hurt him with the first jab.
Were you surprised at all? Obviously not what you had expected out of Rath White.
We've had a problem with the heavyweight division all year. You know, Rath White would look probably the best I've ever seen hitting pads. He came in hitting pads, looked great in the back, and I made everybody the promise, look, you know what? We found our heavyweight, and here he is. And look what happened.
Well, we pick up the action with the girls. Devin Christie taking on Virginia Baker. Jenny Baker's filling in for Jennifer Santiago. Check this one out. Baker looks good. 5 fingers to the face would end up in an 8 count. And then having second thoughts about getting in the combat zone, Chrissy, just unable to go on in this one. 15-0, this one goes Jenny Baker's way. New York rolling along, 42-16 here. Obviously not what you had wanted out of the girl fight either there.
No, not at all. You know, the thing is in this league, if you get knocked out, you get suspended. Once you get suspended, you go for 45 to 30 days. Jennifer Hahn was suspended on this. I took a recommendation of Dale Apollo Cook with Devin Christie, and obviously I took the wrong road on that one.
He might have been sabotaging you. Watch out for that Dale Apollo Cook. We pick up action. Fernando Cool Calleros taking on Dustin Shavanik. And Coach Finney, you're really needing a knockout at this point. Some great exchanges early going in this one. Mike Conroy, however, watching this one, he would not want to see this right hand coming here. And then, with just under a minute left, huge right hand again, and that would be all she wrote.
That's right. You know what? It's all about knockouts, and there is nobody in this 164-pound class, nobody, Jason Borelli, the other fruitcake that's going to take me in the ring. Nobody.
Fantastic first half. 6 fights highlighted with 3 knockouts. Halftime score in this one, Coach, you only got a 1-point lead. Are you surprised at all of this?
No, I really wasn't surprised. I told you before, I think New York's probably the most underestimated team in the league. And if you look at it matchup-wise, and you heard me in the pregame, I said, get your butt off the floor if it comes to it, and 2 of them didn't. And now we're here back where we're at, and they got 6 more matches, and I think that we're going to dig down here.
You didn't really say get your butt off the floor. You said some other things, but we're going to pick up with Isaac Diamante, Walter Somerville. Diamante known as Showtime. He'd be working the left here. But you're calling for the right hand, and it does pay to listen to Coach. Watch the right. Oh, good night. Isaac delivers the KO. 94-62, St. Louis opening up a lead now.
I was coming for a big-time redemption, you know what I'm saying? My team needed it, like you said, and I definitely needed myself, you know what I'm saying? So I think I did a great job.
Isaac Showtime.
Isaac Showtime delivering big for you right there, Coach.
He did. He came up big. He's a great athlete and a great addition to the St. Louis Enforcers. And I think we're going to continue with Isaac. The more experience he gets, the better he's going to be.
Absolutely. Pick up with Lyndon Chambers. He's a new addition as well. Taking Abakar Abdul Mustaqim. Easy for me to say. St. Louis beginning to roll here. Chambers takes a shot, but then looks can be deceiving. He eats that up, but watch this knockout blow. That's it. That's all she wrote. That's all it would take. At this point, 141 to 81, St. Louis is really opening up a lead. What happened in that second half? Did you say something to your guys? But it looks like two different teams now.
I think you heard me in the pregame, didn't you? I mean, everybody knows what the team we're about, you know, and any which way you look at it, you know, we're going to dig down and come in at your butt, and there's what we did.
And Tim Connors, here we go. Reno Belcastro, the Irish. Eyes would be a smiling, but at first, the feet would be a slipping. And then after that, the knees would be a flying. Connors with the big knee. That's all she wrote in this one. 15-0, Connors wins it, bringing the pain.
My coach is Sid G, Jesse Finney. We've been working really hard on that. So something new, something the guys, my opponents haven't seen yet, and just trying to wake up the legs and show them how.
The final in this one, 156 to 81. St. Louis opening it up in that second half. Here's how the Eastern Conference shapes up right now. Miami at 3-0, St. Louis at 2-1, New Jersey at 1-2, and New York Clash still looking for that ever elusive first win. And when we return, we'll be previewing the St. Louis Enforcers rematch. We're going against the New Jersey Tigers. And why is Tim Connors so mad?
No, I'm really mad. I am mad about it because everybody keeps bringing it up to me.
We're coming to get you, man. We're coming to get you.